this afternoon. Call out to Australia.
It says she's right on course to represent Australia at the Olympics of Barcelona. She's just now letting the players run off on the mile race, the schoolboy runners, and they're going to be running 4 or 5 laps. But let's get straight into it here, and I hope this crowd is supportive of Karen Gobby, and the Miss South West girls are out there in the middle of the ground also. They're going to do a lap of honour, and I'm sure this warm crowd will give them the applause they deserve. And Karen Gobby's getting into this little one-tonner. She's going to do a lap of honour, and I do hope the people at the ground give her richly the reward she deserves. Okay, goal scorers, and let's focus in now on this football match, which is going to go to the line, I think. 2 goals to Mario Tartaglia, singles to Rob McKinnon, Glenn Faulkner, Glenn Hutchinson, Bernie Sloan, Rob Davison and Russell Waterman. And for the minors, 2 to Darren Mundy, and singles to Paul Barrett, Paul Moises and Gary King. Through thoughts and impressions on the first half of play in the 1991 Grand Final. Here's Peter Betty.
Yeah, what a great game of footy, Peter. I don't believe that a good spectacular game, but I mean, so that it's rough, it's tough. I believe that the 2 umpires in the game have done a real good job. I think there's only been a couple of decisions, went both ways, one each way, as far as each side kicked the goal out of a bad decision umpire, but umpire's been good. And what a great game of football. That, you know, some great players. Fontana in the ruck. I believe he's beaten Jones. If anything, Jones is a little bit better on the ground, but Fontana as a ruckman's been great. Paul Moisey at full forward gives him something to kick the ball up to, but why he leads to the pocket, I believe if he led straight down the ground, he's a beautiful kick for goal, and he's a good mark. Other players to play well from. Borowski was playing in the centre. He's gone out of the centre now. I think on a half-forward flank where he's a bit of a danger player, and Peter O now gone into the centre on Graham Jeffries. But good players for Harvey Brunswick. Graham Jeffries in the centre of the ground. Sean Mooney moved back to full-back, was playing on a half-forward flank, went down to full-back that quarter and played really very, very well. And McKinnon at centre half-back, or as a ruckman, wherever he plays, he always plays well. But Doc, just a couple of things. I believe that, you know, if Mines kicked it with that wind, if they did kick them 2 or 3 goals at the end, which they should have, they kicked something like 5-9. I think it was about 5-4, and now it's 5-9. You know, 2 or 3 goals there now at that time, and give a good 3rd quarter, and then come home with the win at the last quarter. I believe that Mines was really in it, but why kick points? Why kick short? It's got me why they kick short, especially on the other side of the ground. We've got to kick long, and they've just got to kick goals.
Yeah, I thought that there were 2 good exhibitions of coaching then. Terry House brought on Tartaglia, who kicked 2 goals against the Wind, and halfway through the quarter, Graham Jeffries, who'd lifted his game considerably, had started to dominate the set, and he was responsible for the 3 Harvey Brunswick goals. Mick Murray moved Peter Rowe into the centre. Rowe took charge, and it wasn't his fault that they weren't in front, because it was Peter Rowe in the packs funneling the ball out and giving his players room and time to shoot, no kicking points.
Okay, well, Peter Betty, of course, the premiership quarter is the next quarter. I'm sure that's the way you look at football matches. What would you predict the Harvey Brunswick side to go with this 4 or 5 goal breeze?
I think Harvey Brunswick, you know, just before the quarter, or just before half-time, I think Terry House would have been waiting for the siren, because Mines were in charge, and, you know, if the game went for another 5 minutes or so and they kicked straight, Mines could have kicked away with a good handy lead at half-time. So obviously Terry now will sit them down, have a good talk to players. I believe Mario Tag could be a danger player. There's a couple of players that have been out a bit of form. I reckon Russell Waterman. I don't think that Harvey Brunswick got much from their Rovers. Young Tony Strano on the ball, I don't think he's virtually had a kick. I think that, you know, if he's had one or two, that would be it from a good player that's leading goals, something like 75 goals for the season. We find that he hasn't kicked a goal, and he virtually hasn't got a kick. So obviously Terry will be trying to get him to get a few kicks, and if he can get kicks. But obviously Mines have just got to hold it for this quarter, and I believe if they do that, they could come home in the last quarter and just about snatch it.
Well, there you go, John Dillon. Big prediction from Peter Betty and Dr. Mania. You picked the Miners to win it early.
Well, I think they had the chance in the quarter, and they may rue the last 10 minutes of that quarter. Just that mile race, that young lad number 17 ran flat out the whole way and has won it by about 20 yards. They should sign him up straight away for the end of the winter.
That's the ladies involved in that. If you'd like to check out the Body Beautiful review, make sure you're at the Vass Ambassador Hotel tonight. Competitions and giveaways will also be happening, and it's a 5-hour show from 6 o'clock tonight. That's the Body Beautiful show, including a dance review and oil wrestling. Very entertaining. 5-hour show from 6 o'clock tonight at the Vass Ambassador Hotel in Bustleton. And we come back shortly with more.
It's a smile that comes from the heart, a special feeling right from the start.
If you're over 30, you could qualify for a very special deal, plus some very attractive benefits on insuring your motor vehicle. Call Wendy at Western Underwriters. People helping people. 214344.
It's Western Underwriters, me and you.
Southern Districts Estate Agency, the professionals in real estate, have another great home open for inspection today. Located at 12 Twilight Terrace in Bunbury, this magnificent home is open today between 2 and 4 and is well presented. This 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home is really full of style and has an attractive tile fireplace, a modern kitchen, quality fittings throughout, and is beautifully landscaped. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. For viewing after hours, call Judy on 215 139. Another great home...